Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. Yes, sirree, Bob. It is a sparkling day in Central Oregon. I think it's supposed to be warm again today. Got blue skies. We got stuff to do today. One is, I don't have any food for the pigs out there, so we gotta go find a tractor and then take a load of feed to the back. Then we got a guest coming this week, which means I've got to open the slides on the fifth wheel, change out the water, make sure everything's all clean and tidy, and then yeah, so Sherry's sister's gonna be here this weekend. Actually, it's not the one you guys usually meet. It's one of her oldest sister. And my goal today is try to remember where I put the tractor. Is it in the garage? Did I? Aha! I see it. It's way over there. And let's try not to get wet while we're doing this. Yes, the sprinklers are going. And this is how we keep our grass green. We have a 16-channel watering system that is getting me wet. Dang it, stop it. Anyway, let's go find the tractor. Well, I found it. It's just sitting right here, so let's get this fired up, go to the front of the house, get some piggies some food, because some of them have spotted me, and I am hearing grunts already. So, yeah, we got things to do. All loaded up here, ready to take this in the back. Also wanted to let you know we got out to the gardens last night, and we definitely have some corn due any time now. Well, we found 2 ears that were slightly not ready yet. I'd say our corn, first set of corns, is going to be ready probably, this weekend. So that's exciting. They're kind of small, but they looked really pretty. Real clean. All the kernels were developing really well. So we'll see how that goes. But we might have some corn this weekend, and that's really cool. And of course we're inundated with zucchini and all that other good stuff. But anyway, guys, I gotta get this back to the piggies so they can have some food this morning. Alright guys, we just made it here to the back. Gotta fill these cans up with pig feed. Got some antsy pigs over there. You can see little ones over there. They're so tiny. And yeah, let's get all their bellies filled up, get them all watered up. Then I got to go to town and get some groceries, but also got to take care of chickens and check on the greenhouse and make sure all the tanks are full. So yeah, after that, I'm free to go. Well, we got all the piggies fed and watered. They're all happy. It's going to be a warm day, so it's going to be a sleepy day for them. So, siesta most of the day for them. And now that that's all done, we'll double check things with the chickens and greenhouse, and then we'll move on with our day. Well, guys, a little later in the day, just got back from the grocery store. Yeah, that was fun. I need to go over to the RV here and open it up and dump the water tanks. And coming up in the RV right now, I still find it amazing how RVs, when they slide out, how big they get. So gonna open this up, pull the 4 slides out, and then get the air breathing a little bit, get the refrigerators turned on, and I want to dump the water that's in here and cycle some new stuff in here, and just check to make sure everything's working good. Well, guys, it's a little later in the day, so cooked a nice chicken breasts, and I cooked them in the Traeger, threw them on top of some salad I made, differently filling, really good dinner. I was able to get us through dinner faster. So, because Sherry doesn't get here till 6, and she wants to start working lawns. And I've got the RV going along pretty good, which leads me to doing piggies alone tonight, which is okay because they're adorable. And yeah, but I do have something else that caught my eye in one of the comments I got today from a video I did yesterday about profit and losses on raising pigs. So in that video I was talking about that there's no way I'm making money this year, but I'm also building a lot of infrastructure. And turns out this weekend, after looking at the processes of weaning our piglets, I need to take the mama pig, Zelda, out of the paddock that she's in a week or two and separate her from the older piglets to get them totally separated from their mom. And they're ready, they're starting to eat solid food and all that stuff. So anyway, so this weekend, even though we got company coming over, I may have to start assembling and buying materials for building another lean to the little triangular shaped shelters we have. So there we go again. There's a couple $100 right there, which goes against profits and making money. But the guy that commented on that video was very businesslike and started crunching numbers with me, saying that it is a viable business. And I don't disagree at all. I would definitely have to do my processes a little better and make it easier to get these paddocks set up. The problem with the paddocks we've had lately is not having the supplies or the materials I need right away to get. As we keep expanding, I either have to buy more premier fencing, or I wasn't organized, or maybe I need more, build another farrow house. Things didn't go as smooth as I wanted, but I'd rather it happen now before things really got rolling. So anyway, I'll talk more about this in the video, but I gotta get these pigs fed, and I'll brainstorm some more with you here as we go. Well, just got Sparky all fed. He's happy. What I have to do is water here in a bit. Moving over to Zelda and the new babies over here. And she's acting like she's ready to eat. Are you hungry, baby? Hey, Maggie. You hiding all your babies in the house? Oh no, they're right there. Some of them. You hungry? All right, let's get her fed. Yep, that's all for you. You hungry tonight? Alright guys, got my second load of food here. One in my hands here. I got my reliable little puppy to help me watch over the babies. There she goes. And this fence set up a little differently, and playtime. Anyway, this fence is set up a little differently, where I just actually pull some stakes out of the ground and just walk over the fence. So let's get these guys fed. Well, I got all the pigs fed. This hose got pulled out, so I'm still working the Sparkies, and I got to fill the water over there for Maggie. But they're all starting to eat, and so to get on with my conversation, gosh, I'm just having one of those days. Well, it was the conversation of trying to decide what to do about this pig scenario. It's like, do I have a viable business here or not? And there's a few things I have to change, like do more farrowing instead of just twice a year, to actually go up to 4 times a year. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to do that. I'm more maybe 3 times a year, but anyway, and can I sell these pigs in a good way where I'm making money? You know, once they're past 8 weeks, they got to be gone. It costs money to keep them. So now my first batch is a little different because it's kind of you know, we want a feeder, and I want a companion pig for Sparky, and I also got one that's kind of got a cough and stuff, which I really can't sell. So I'm going to see how she does. If she hangs in there and grows and all that stuff, then we'll just grow her up to be a feeder. Anyway, tough decisions to make. At the same time, it's like, got to crunch the numbers. I'm gonna have Sherry read the really nice note I got from this gentleman about their pig business, and discuss it a little more. Like, one is I've got to change the way I'm moving my paddocks. I still don't have all the equipment I want. I've got to build another shelter. I probably should have more backup fencing. I have another premier fencing with that's actually a poultry fencing coming in, but it works good for piglets too. And yeah, so thinking out loud, just thinking out loud with you here, and whether I should it's like, gosh, can I get away? I can't get away with just one feral house. I'd have to build another feral house. We already had trouble the first year, and anyway, which would require some more fencing. So I don't know. I guess if I got everything set up this year the way I want it, next summer should be a little different ball game. I was saying in there that IPP registered pigs usually sell for $400, but somebody else told me that it was $500, and if that's true, that's great. I want to stay within the price range of what everybody else is doing, so that'll definitely change my calculations a little bit. So in the meantime, I keep think about it some more. I've got the space. I got 2.5 acres here to rotate a good amount of pigs through here without overcrowding. So yeah, I may do my paddocks a little different. So I don't know. It's very overwhelming. I have to think hard about all this. But in the meantime, we got to take the hose from over there, move it over here, and freshen up the water for Maggie and her babies in her wallow, and then we'll be all done with the watering. Alright, we're starting to fill the waters over here. Maggie decided to go ahead and bring some of her babies out for us to see, and some of them right there, and yeah, they are sure cute. They're definitely small, some real small ones, but they're beautiful, beautiful pigs. So I kind of wonder sometimes if a pig that's so big like her causes the babies to be smaller, and they'll do the rest of their growing after they're born, or what. But I mean, I definitely got some small ones, but man, are they beautiful pigs. I know I keep saying that, but gosh, they're beautiful. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. So I was over on the other side feeding the other pigs, but my older piglets here are been hearing big bangs and slaps and stuff, and it appears that they've been wrestling something fierce. What are you guys doing? So yeah, they're having fun. I think they've just been throwing each other around in the shelter in here, and I hear these big bangs of them getting thrown against the walls. But I think they're calming down now. But golly, the older they get, boy, the more energy they got. Look at them. Hi guys. So yeah, it's definitely getting time to get Maggie out of here and get these guys weaned. And I'm sure Maggie will be glad to get her life back. And so yeah, but they're having fun. Hi guys. Anyway, they are fun to watch. Some of these pigs are getting kind of chunky. I think they're getting more than their share of food. Alright, so I've just determined who's making all the noise. That little black pig over there was actually trying to jump on the roof on the outside, and that's why I was hearing the banging. And yeah, he's one of my rambunctious pigs. So he's kind of a brute. But yeah, interesting. What fun. There it goes again. Well, let's see if I can catch him on tape here. So when it cools off, these guys definitely get pretty rambunctious. And even when the boys are fixed, they still have the natural tendency to be boys. So but, Alright guys, you do realize you don't have the equipment anymore. Hi guys. What are you doing? And they're not very shy, but their fence is on, so you may hear a squeal here in a minute. But yeah, it's just amazing. These pigs get a little bit bigger, how rambunctious they get. So yeah. Alright guys, I need to move on. Well guys, it's getting time to wrap up this video. I do want to thank you very much for watching. Love to hear your comments below about some of the things we're talking about here. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We'd appreciate it. And say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, sharing our videos really helps us. We'd appreciate that. So guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye now. This video is made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available in Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.